this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak.
I'm not.
For James Harden.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Davis in its shooting guard. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Russell. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
New players in now for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Davis. Randolph comes in for Blake Griffin. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Durant. That one goes. Count it.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved, fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another. It's Davis with the drive. 13 feet away. And the jumper is good. Davis has got 5 points so far.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And Ellis the bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings.
I got sleep by the deal.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
If Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let any of it come out. He said it was for the fans, and even though he's in charge of the best players in the NBA, his only coaching advice was to go out and have fun. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
A 3-ball. No luck. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
I'm out.
And here's the West with the ball. They lead by 7. That doesn't go either for Davis.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ellis kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's the feed to Okafor. Stolen by Randolph. And they're pushing it up. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Bosch, a screen on Russell. Goes up to the stripe.
Oh,
foul
shit.
called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's West now. 9-point game. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Howard. Gay with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Davis in at 2. Griffin is out there with Davis. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Davis.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
I can't see.
Outside Davis, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Come on,
He's making a switch. George is checked in, and West also making a switch. Durant's checked in for Dwight Howard. Wall dishes to George. James in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Here's George. Trains it from 9 feet away. George has got his first points of the night.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Curry against Wall. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Fires from the wing. They get it again. James. Shot goes down and gets this game back to even. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Davis with the bucket.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Wall wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Wall's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Davis. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Wall, that's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the West. A tight game here in New York. Thomas against Davis. It's stolen by Anthony.
Right. That was a bad pass.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Wall, that's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Davis has the open look. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
God, man.
Pass to Wall. James sets the screen for Wall. Nailed from 3-point land. And now a 6-point East All-Star lead. And the West All-Stars have possession. The pass to Davis. And they get it. That's a 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. He's with the ball. Outside, Wall. LeBron outside. Out to Anthony. The 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's the pick. Davis kicks to Griffin. Layup off the pick.
Assist.
And the layup is up and in. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Wall outside. It's rebounded by Durant.
That deep? You thought
Bledsoe outside.
you must be feeling like
On
a terror. I'm
deep.
gonna be saying. Ah,
Doesn't go either for Davis. And here's the break. Stolen by Bledsoe. Outside, Davis.
Cool,
Kicks it to Davis.
See what you were doing out with it. Alright, brother.
Davis against Thomas. Davis dishes to Durant.
Oh,
and he uses the
that was
glass
a
on the
low-key
lane.
assist.
And now just a 3-point East All-Star
Low-key.
lead.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
New players in now for the East. And so that brings the first.
Right? Get there and got buckets in the first half. You know me. Down by 6. We can come back from that though. Alright.